Hello everyone. Good day. How you all doing? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat section. It's almost time. Let me quickly drop in the groups that we are on live. Hello everyone. Good day. How you all doing? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Let me pause the YouTube and go back to Zoom. Let me know. Oh, good evening. Yes, thank you so much, Mrs. J. Ngozi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing today? Let's quickly drop this so that others can join. Going below. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Rukiat on YouTube. All right. Oh, let's start joining in. It's 7 p.m. All right, guys, welcome everyone on. Okay, I can practically see how many people are live on Zoom and on YouTube. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. Let's give an extra 4 minutes for others to join us live. Let's give an extra 4 minutes. So as at once the time is 7:05. We'll be kickstarting tonight's class. Well. Where are my people? Let's come on in. Okay, beautiful faces. Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful evening. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of love on YouTube. Chidima, hi Wendy. Hello, Chidima. How you doing? Angeline, we are here. I can see you. All right, guys. Okay, it's 2 minutes more. Let's give, once it's 7:05, we'll kickstart. So we are giving an extra 2 minutes for the late comers to join in. Yes, we want everybody to join in and we'll start up hot all at once. Good, beautiful evening. Good evening, Ma. Juliana, beautiful evening. Okay, from this end. Tochuku, how are you doing, Tochuku? The people on Zoom, why are you guys so cold now? How's been your day? Hope you all enjoyed your day today. Like it was raining all through down here from my end. It's rained all day. How was your day? Oh, it didn't rain. Oh, yes, lucky you. Like it was a heavy downpour here. It was a really heavy downpour. Aww. Okay, we just have 1 more minute to start. Chinwe, good evening. Chinwe Ogolo, good evening. How you doing? My namesake. People that answer that name are so pretty. Okay, yes, it's time. Let's kickstart. So prayer, good evening. So good evening, everyone. Good day, good day. How you all doing today? So welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub and welcome to day one of our 2 days introduction to virtual assisting. And I would be your host for tonight's class. And my name is Chiwindu Amagot's Time. And I will be hosted by, we're having another host that will be coming up in the next 40 minutes that will be taking the second part of this class. She'll be coming up, let's say 7:45-ish. So we'll have to rush because today's class is going to be a 2-section class. We'll have the theory and the practical. So I'll rush the theory so that we can finish up in 40 minutes. Then the practical that takes longer time would be coming up immediately after the theory. And we'll be having a beautiful and wonderful person to take us for the practical class. This personality is super, super, super wonderful. So I'll be anchoring you for this 2 days class. And in this 2 days, you'll be getting introduced first of all to virtual assisting, and you'll get to know who a virtual assistant is, what are the roles of virtual assistants, skills. You'll be learning 1 or 2 skills. Virtual assistant, like it's a general terminology, we'll be looking at it shortly, or we'll be picking one skill to learn tonight, and that is graphic designing. So you'll be getting introduced into graphic designing, where we'll teach you how to design simple flyers, just simple design for tonight. Then tomorrow, we'll be going into freelancing in proper, the world of remote work, how we can get remote job positions, where we need to look out for remote jobs, what are the things we need to put in place for remote jobs. So to get remote jobs, how to get started, what to do, what not to do. So we'll be looking at this in the next 2 days. So let me introduce myself properly. My name is Chiwendo Amagotstein. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a virtual assistant. And why am I teaching you guys, or why do I qualify to teach virtual assistant, or to give an introduction, or to hold this 2 days class with you? Or I have been practicing virtual assistant for a while now, for years now. And in the space of, let's say, 3 years, we've been able to handle several clients across the globe, and we've been able to hold thousands of other Africans who is into, or who transitioned into the virtual assistant journey, or into the tech journey. We've been able to help thousands of Africans transition into tech, or let's call it tech, is a non-coding tech. Yes. So I am Chiwendo, I am a virtual assistant, and I am a virtual assistant coach. Also, first of all, you say, okay, maybe she studied virtual assistant, she did this, she did that. No, I came from a background of science. I'm actually a biochemist. I really do not like saying that so much. I'm actually a biochemist who never practiced anyway. I'm actually a biochemist, and the largest part of my adult life, like they will always say, adulthood na scam. The largest part of my adult life, I spent it, like so far rather, I spent it working in the bank. So I'm a biochemist, an ex-banker who was fired some years back without, after plenty years of working without anything to show for it. That was when I dived into, I was jobless at the time, and I had no money, pregnant, jobless, feeling like a loser, feeling like I wasted all my years all for nothing. That was when I stumbled into the digital world. I was just on my, it was just one evening, I stumbled on Facebook. I stumbled into, okay, somebody talking about virtual, how helping people virtually. And I was like, okay, it's a virtual house girl kind of thing. That was my mindset. And I was ready to do it. So that was how I stumbled into this tech journey, into this journey. And I started learning. After that, after my learning process, I started learning on my own. Then I got a coach, started learning. And after which I started applying for jobs. I got my first job. I was like, okay, I can get a $20 job. Okay, good and fine. And as at that time, I had no money, no laptop, no good phone. I was using, then it was Hot 8 now. I was using that Hot 8 or Hot 7. No, it was Hot 8. I was using Hot 8. And that phone, I was actually managing it. But I said to myself that he that is on the ground, how does this saying goes again? He that is down fears no fall. So I was already at the lowest point of my life. So I had nothing to be scared for. I had nothing to worry myself about. So I just had to give it a try. That was when I said, okay, I came into this journey with full force. I sacrificed my sleep time to learn and apply for jobs. And I got my first gig. It was a $20 per week Instagram management for an Asian, of which I don't advise anybody to like work for this Indian and all that. We'll go into that later. So when I did that, when I got that job, that kind of validated my mindset about working remotely, about this virtual assistant kind of thing. I told myself, I said, okay, if I can get a $20 per week job, I could do more. There was more to this thing. So I had to work and struggle and raise money. Then I got a better phone. That was when I had to now get a Hot 11. Yes, I had to get a Hot 11. Then I started pushing, because one thing about me, if I get into something, I put in my mind, I make sure that I make something meaningful out of it. When I bought that phone, as at that time, I told myself that I was going to make the money I used in buying the phone, because I bought the phone for virtual assistant service. And I said I was going to make the money I used in buying the phone within 1 month from this service. It wasn't an easy ride, but because I had nobody to hold me by the hand, but I kept pushing. Just picked the few I could pick from the training I attended, and I kept pushing. Then I got another job. That was like the icebreaker. So when I got the next job, it was a $5,000 job. That was when people started coming to me, because I posted it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. I was super, super excited. I posted it like everywhere. It was something like, in my mind, I said, I have done it. I have cracked it. So that was when people started coming to me and said, okay, can you teach me? Let's hold my hand, show me, how did you do this? So that was when we started like, okay, showing people how I did it. And when people started seeing my life, because I went from top to bottom, I crashed. When people started seeing me come up, they're like, wow, this thing is real. This thing is real. This thing is real. You've changed overnight to, this kind of thing. So that is what we'll be teaching you guys today. What has helped me from going crazy, what really helped me to desire more from life. So a lot of us, with this situation of the country, with the economy of Africa, with the fact that we all want better, we all want something to do. And with the fact that the world is going digital, in the next few years, you will not get a decent job unless you've been able to do one or two simple digital skills. Yes, because right now we all know that a lot of people graduate from school and they don't even know how to use a Google Drive. Yes, I've had so many students in my academy and they're like, Coach, how do I use Zoom? How do I use Google Drive? How do I use OneDrive? How do I use Dropbox and all those applications and software? Like, wow, you kidding me? But that's the truth. We carry our files every day and we go from one place to the other, hunting and looking for a job. But do we have the basic skill that's going to keep us like abreast of the trend, that's going to keep us, or rather that is going to make us employable? Do we have such skill within us? That is the thing, because the way the world is becoming digitalized, in few years' time, if you cannot use basic tools, because even the local shops are getting their inventories online. Even the local shop are using Excel to run their business. Even the local businesses are using CRM tools to manage their customer base. They're using Trelos, project management tools, to manage their projects, manage their activities. So if we that just comes out of school, or that just maybe we just finished nursing our baby and we want to just go out again and see what the world holds for us, we cannot really deliver when it comes to using these basic tools. We won't really get a decent job. I'm talking about the next few years from now. So that's why this class is for you. This class is not just for those that want to earn in dollars alone, those that want to work for foreign clients alone. It is for you to get upskilled, one. It is for you to learn digital skills that make you employable. It's for you to learn digital skills that helps you get foreign jobs. It is for you to learn digital skills as well that help you manage your business properly. So let's get right into it. I'll be sharing my screen. Let me share my screen so we don't waste much time. We've done 17 minutes out of my 45. I know I'm going to eat out of the second class, but I'm going to eat out of the second class. I'm just begging the coach in advance. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? All right. Can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, give me some emojis. Let me know you guys are feeling me, if you're following. Just show me small love. Show me small love. Show me small love. And show me small love, please, guys. Let me know that you're following. Are you guys following? Guys, let me know from YouTube, from Zoom, so that I'll know I'm not talking to myself. Okay, thank you so much. So, welcome again to the Jazz Digital Hub. So let's start. Who is a virtual assistant? Before you dive into a new career, before you dive into the world of virtual assistant, first of all, you need to know who a virtual assistant is and what a virtual assistant does, and the concept of the word virtual assistant. So a virtual assistant is a self-employed professional that provides administrative, creative, technical, and whatsoever assistance to their clients remotely. So a virtual assistant is somebody that provides administrative service, technical service, creative service to his or her clients working from the comfort of their home. They work outside the space of the office. They work outside the space of the office physical structures. They work from wherever they are. These people are virtual assistants. Whether you are there as a tech support person, whether you're there as a customer service person, whether you're there as a design person, a creative person rather, or an administrative or an EA or a PA, as long as you do this task virtually, you are a virtual assistant. And the roles of a virtual assistant, it's greatly dependent on one, the industry your employer is in, and the kind of tax your employer wants you to run. So it's dependent on the industry one and the kind of tax they want you to run. So the industry your employer may be in, assuming I applied for a VA job in the real estate industry, I'm certainly going to work as a real estate virtual assistant. If I'm applying for a VA job in the, should I say, in the food industry, then I'm working in that line. But we have a list of roles that you are being assigned to do as a virtual assistant, from email management to schedule management, data entry, customer service, administrative support, chat support, yes, document preparation, lead generation, research, and so on and so forth. Like, your tax is depending on, your role rather is depending on what either your should I say the niche you are in, the tax your clients would want you to do, and your specification. Yes, why I don't like talking about specification for beginners. I only talk about specification when I'm talking to professional. Why I don't really like talking about specification for beginners is that when you start, when you're just starting up as a VA, you're still confused. You're still trying to get yourself acclimatized to the environment, to the opportunities available for VAs. So what you need to do first of all is to know, okay, which skill would work for me better. You try your hands here and there. Like when I started okay as a general VA. My first job, I got it as a social media virtual assistant. My second job, I got it as a telemarketer. The next time I did a job, administrative assistant. You know, I kept going round. I also did an executive assistant job before I moved into real estate. After I moved around, I now know, okay, this is my strength, this is my strength, these are my weakness, before I had to now choose one area and focused on that particular area. So that's why for beginners, I like saying you are a general VA, because you're going to try this. But part of what determines your role is your niche. So as a virtual assistant, assuming you've practiced virtual assisting for a while and you've niched down, you now maybe niche down into administrative services, you niche down into the real estate service, you niche down into executive service, your work would now be streamlined according to your niche. If you are an administrative assistant, you do everything under administration. You go from meeting preparation, document preparation, project management, administrative support, email management, scheduling, data entry, travel management. All travel management is actually a job of an executive assistant. All these are the roles of administrative assistant. You can also do social media management as an administrative assistant. You can also do social media management as an EA, which is an executive assistant. So these are what determines your role. I had to move from here to here to here to here to here to here to here before I now sat down and said, okay, I have flair for real estate. Then I gave real estate a try before I now knew that, okay, yes, I'm a full-blown real estate virtual assistant. But I've tried all. I've tried telemarketing. I've tried executive. I've tried administration. I've tried social media. You get, before I now had to specialize. But as a beginner, you see yourself as a general VA, then you test around and know where you have flair for, where you have the potential to give out your utmost best. I hope we are following. Then let's look at benefits of being a virtual assistant. Like, the benefits of being a virtual assistant generally can never be overemphasized at all. It can never be overemphasized, because I remember when I was working in the bank, man, I was looking like I was in my 40s. Like, I was looking so old as a result of stress, targets, transportation. Any small increase in fuel price, my head will go haywire. Like, the benefits can, outside from being a virtual assistant, the benefits of working remotely, even if you are working for a company physically in your present location, and they now move you from a physical office staff to a remote staff, the benefit cannot be overemphasized. From flexibility to cost savings, it cannot be overemphasized. Like, being a virtual assistant has given me the opportunity to travel at will, as long as I'm logging in, as long as when it's time to do the job, I am on, I am live, and I'm working. So my location at a particular point doesn't matter, even though, yes, sometimes you need to get your official leave so that you just turn off your system and be a baby girl or be a baby boy, do your thingy, that kind of, we understand now. But the fact that you can be working and be doing whatever you want to do, like, it's the icebreaker for me. Then remote work opportunity. Being a VA gives you the opportunity to work remotely, or opens a lot of remote opportunity to you, opens a lot of remote doors to you. Like, okay, was it last week a student who has been out of job, or out of the should I say out of the professional world for 8 years because she had to give birth, just recently launched her VA career, and she got an opportunity on LinkedIn to work as a VA to a Nigerian who is in Germany. And when she called me after all the plenty interviews and she got the offer, when she called me and she was like, I've gotten the job. She never knew this opportunity she never knew she could get this opportunity working from her home. She never knew that as an exceller, she can still do something like this. And I was like, yes, that's the beauty of working remotely. You can do your normal business and have a job. And have a job that you work, and you do this particular work from the comfort of your home, as long as you're in a serene environment. The beauty of it's just it for us. And cost savings. Yes, like somebody was telling me, was it yesterday? Yes, when we did we had a meeting yesterday. It was a live meeting, and somebody was like, Chi, when your skin is glowing. I say, Kai, you say you're enjoying money. I say, no be money. Tinubu wants to finish us, but the fact is that I'm not going out. That's why the thing is glowing. I'm not going through the stress of, moving to work and all those plenty things. What I'm trying to say is that you need to save cost of fuel, cost of transportation, cost of white, black, and red. Guys, don't mind me, I'm using those words. White, black, and red was our corporate uniform back then. It's either you're wearing a white, a black, a red, or a blue. All my clothes was around white, black, red, blue. Oh, it was frustrating. You have to buy clothes that you do not like because it's your company's color. You save all those plenty costs. You now do, right now I can put on my polo. I can choose to say, okay, I want to buy clothes. I want to buy this. I want to go to work, of which I don't have work to go outside now. My work is inside. you save those extra costs. Independence. Yes, you can choose to work for your clients when you want. Just the same way you go for interviews and your employers check if you're a best fit for their company. That's the same way as an independent contractor. Yes, as a freelancer, if you're a freelance virtual assistant, come on, you're an independent contractor. Just the same way as an independent contractor, you have the same rights to also ask reasonable and quality questions to choose if this particular industry, or rather, if this particular company or business is right for you. Yes, it gives you the independence. Like I said, the first job I did, the $20 job. After a while, the first week was okay. From the second week, this guy started shading me, giving me a lot of insults, every little thing. Okay, you make one small mistake, he will mount heap and heap on insult on your head. Like, I just sat down one day and I said, no, I can't work for you. I'm done. And I was done. And I decided to get something better. Yes, I put in the hard work to get that thing better, but I made the decision and I put in the hard work and it came. And after that time, I had to write out my do's and don'ts, what I can manage from a client, what I cannot manage from a client. And when I attend interviews and I see the striking red flags, I tell you, sorry, I can't work with you. Like, yes, your offer is cool, everything is cool, but I can't work with you. I just tell you off, I can't work with you, I'm sorry. Being an independent contractor has given me that opportunity to choose my clients, because yes, I know how to apply and get them. Some people do not have clients, not to talk of the one to choose. Yes, that's the honest reality. Some do not have, not to talk of the one to choose. But when you know how to play your game and play it rightly, you have the opportunity to choose who to work with. You independent. You work at your own time, especially if you are a contract-based virtual assistant. You work at your own time, because there's a difference between a contract-based virtual assistant, which is a freelancer, or an independent contractor, from a remote worker. A remote worker or a remote working virtual assistant is a VA that is under the payroll of a company. The difference between you and the person that goes to office is that you work remotely. But if they open 8 a.m., if they open maybe 8 a.m. UET, and maybe, no, yes, let's say they open 8 a.m. and there's no way you will still be in bed by that 8 a.m. by that time in your local time. There's no way you'll be in bed. So if they are open 8 a.m., you will be open as at that time. Whenever they close, you close. Whenever they go on break, you go on break, because you are a full-time staff, but you are working remotely. But an independent contractor or a freelance virtual assistant, you take contracts. You are a contract-based staff. You work at your own time. You are independent of your time. You know when you want to do the particular project, or all they just need from you is to do the project. Nobody is micromanaging you. You do the project, get it done, submit it, get your pay, get out of there, or renew the contract. Then global reach. Yes, like I was reflecting some time ago, and I was counting like the nations we've been able to touch. And I'm like, God, being in the bank wouldn't have given me this reach. I can comfortably say I know somebody from this country, someone from this country, another person from this country, because we've been able to interact with different cultures, with people of colors, white, black, red, whatever, people of colors. So working remotely gives you the opportunity for global reach. Your physical job cannot provide you global reach. Then, skill enhancement. This is the sweetest part of being a VA. Back then, when I was in the bank, I did 5 years. And out of that 5 years, I only did one professional course. What's the name of that course? Is it Afghan or I've forgotten the name of the course itself. I did only one professional course in 5 years. But working as a remote worker, as a VA, has given me the opportunity to enhance my skill. And over the years, I've done over 50 courses. In short, I've done courses that I cannot even remember. It just when I see the certificates, I'm like, okay, oh yeah, I did this one. Oh, even last month, I just bagged another certificate again for a 14 weeks training. And like, oh, okay, I did this. Oh, yes. You get, it gives me the time, and it gives me the opportunity to enhance my skill. And if you are opportune to work for a company that gives you the opportunity as well to enhance skill, they will even pay you to take professional courses. They will pay you to learn new things in your industry, like the digital industry. Yes, I call the digital world digital transformation and industry. It's a very taxing industry where you need to be on your toe at every point, because every day something new keeps coming out. One thing is being developed every time. In short, there is no month that you don't hear that, okay, something just popped out. There's one new skill. There's one new this thing that is hot in the market. You have to learn. So if you tell yourself that you want to get into the digital world, you want to tell yourself that you want to be a part of this new world that is going to take over the world shortly, because in a short moment from now, if you do not have the simplest office skill, you cannot work in any office. If you cannot use a system, you cannot work in any office. So with this kind of work going on, you need to be on your toes, and you always advance and enhance yourself. Oh, I have 8 minutes more. Then reduce stress. Man, I am stress free. Oh God, my old phone crashed, and I lost 90% of my old pictures. If not, I would have sent the picture of myself in the bank and myself now. I wasn't looking bad, but if you see me, you would think that I am actually older than my age, because my face was so stressed up, my eyes, the black lines and everything. But I get to stress more now. Yes, I get to stress more because I program myself to work more. I program myself to put a lot of effort because I want to make money. The good thing is that the more effort you put in, the more money you get out. Unlike when you get to put so much effort and get nothing out. So the more money I get out, the more I pamper myself and make myself look like a baby girl. That's why you will not see the stress. But the truth about working remotely is that you need to put in effort to succeed. You won't just sit back and say, okay, I want to succeed, and you succeed. You have to put in the effort to work. You have to go out and apply for these things. Get this job. When you get this job, get yourself to get this job done. And you have to do the job and do them well, so that you can get something good out of it. Then career diversity. I have mentioned different area of virtual assistant that have been able to diversify and even move into project management. And so I've moved into different areas of tech, and this opportunity was brought to me because I started first of all, I started the journey of being a VA. And through, after spending some time in working as a VA, it opened other doors of learning for me, other doors to diversify, to try my hands on. Because first of all, diving into the world of virtual assistant has, prepared my brain for the more advanced skill out there. So let's look at required skill. Like I said, virtual assistant is just a general term, like medicine now. Medicine is a general term. You have, then when you now go into the world of medicine, you now start breaking it down into different specialization and different area where you have your gynecologist, pediatrician, dermatologist, and the rest. That's how virtual assistant is. That's how virtual assistant is. And there are different skills to different niches. But we are going to talk about a few general skills here because of time tonight. I just have 5 minutes more. I hope I'm able to cover the remaining thing in 5 minutes so that we can move to practical. So we have guys, are we following? I've been talking, and I did not ask if we are following. Are we following? If you're following, please let me know. Let me know in the chat section. YouTube people now, are you guys following? My people on YouTube, are you all following my people? Yes, the live will be available. Live will be available. Yes, I'm seeing some few yeses. Okay. Gerald. I'm seeing somebody saying a virtual assistant is a software program. Yes, you have software program like Siri and others. You have AIs. They are all virtual assistant. But do you know that the software program can never do the work of a human virtual assistant? Yes, because a human virtual assistant, yes, you have a software that can, maybe an assistant, a program that can manage your tasks, that can do everything. But a program will not do the basic, will not give you the need that you actually want from a VA. This human feel of managing your scheduling, your appointment at the time that is convenient for you. First of all, then a program will do the work straight, but a human virtual assistant, and that is the basics of a virtual assistant, you empathize and sympathize with your client. That you will not get from a program. That's why these same people that brought system, program, software, and everything to us, they are the ones even majorly hiring Black virtual assistants than we Blacks ourselves. So I just saw that on YouTube. That's why I'm just answering it. Skills required to be a virtual assistant. Like I said, there are so many skills, but we're just going to list a few general ones, a very few general ones, like graphic design skill. We'll be looking at that tonight. Communication skill. To be a virtual assistant, you need to be able to communicate clearly. You need to be able to pass information clearly, communicate in a proper manner. Then adaptability skill. You can't be a VA when you do not know how to adapt to different circumstances at different time. Like I would always say, a virtual assistant is the center brain of a business. Yes. I don't call them the second brain. I call them the middle brain, the center brain, because everything comes to you. Your boss needs something, comes to you. The other staff need something, they come to you. Everybody needs idea, they come to you as the general source, as the YouTube, as the Google of the company to transmit ideas to them. So a VA is the second brain of the company. And a VA does virtually A company or a business that has a VA, that VA is like the Superman of that business, because the VA does virtually everything that is required to be done. Everything in the business hovers around the virtual assistant. So that's why you need to be able to adapt to change at every time, because your boss might come up with something and the next minute he's changing it. So, or he tells you, okay, can you give us idea? Your ability to bring out, to produce a solution or to provide solution in the shortest possible time actually contributes to how you're being respected, or to the value you attract for yourself as a VA. Then time management. If you don't have the time management skills, nobody's going to employ you. How can I employ you? Because your basic role is to make them more productive by managing their time, managing their projects. So how can I employ somebody that don't even know how to manage himself? Data entry skill. They want to be more productive. They want their business to be properly, administrations to be properly arranged. Creative mindset. You should be able to picture solution. That's why I said, by the time you've worked for 1, 2, 3 industry as a general virtual assistant, you'll be able to pick the particular field where you know that at a snap, once a problem comes, as a snap, you started coming up with ideas. Coordination and planning, research. Yes, I see, especially on WhatsApp, I post some tips, because I drop tips regularly on my WhatsApp, what to do as a virtual assistant. And some VAs, working VAs, will come to my DM and say, Coach, what is this? What is NDA? Or what is this? What is that? What does it mean? When you have simple Google, a virtual assistant, because one of your basic skill is research. And one thing that African lacks is the ability to make research. We prefer to ask somebody a question than to just take our phone and search it online. And if you take that to a remote workspace, especially when you're working for a non-African, my dear, you will be fired. You will be fired without any form of respect, because they will say you actually do not know what you're doing. Even if you search and you do not see what you're searching for, you should come up instead of like, okay, please, what's this? And can you tell me what is? Like, okay, I made searches on so place and so place. I couldn't get the exact thing I'm looking for. Can you please assist me? So they already know that, okay, you've made an effort. You've tried to do this. You've tried to do that. So research quality, research skill is like up here. Then multitasking. You should be multitasking. Project management, that's like your thing. Organizational skills, self-developmental skill, we've talked about this. Problem solving, you should be able to provide solution to every problem. Sometimes some bosses can be crazy. They would even give you problem that is not in the line of your job, and they still expect you to bring in ideas. That's why, as a VA, from the day you tell yourself that you want to go into the world of virtual assisting, you should give yourself into research. Let's look at, are we still following? Let's look at types of virtual assistants. Types of virtual assistants. You have the chatbots, like these people are being paid to chat. You chat on places like Discord, where maybe there was a particular job I was called for one time. It was Discord NFT. We had to chat to get whitelisted on a particular, for those of you that are into NFT and was crypto, would have an idea of this, where there's a community where maybe for a new NFT that will be launching shortly, you need to get whitelisted by the creator. So we're called upon to come do some NFT chatting, to chat like 1,000 chats per hour. Yes, 1,000 chats per hour, so that we could get whitelisted on a particular NFT. That is also a job of a virtual assistant. And as a VA, you can get a customer service job. And this job, you're a chatbot customer assistant. Just like for those of you that use some, maybe you buy some things on Amazon and you chat, and maybe you have a complaint or seller or thereabout, and these people reply you. Those are chatbots, virtual assistants. Then the one we know a lot, we have the no, the 40 minutes is not scheduled for the full training. Do not worry. Do not worry, Chiamaka. You have I need to explain so that you understand. That's how I am. I'm a teacher. I'm not a coach. I am a teacher. You have the customer service virtual assistant, or rather the customer service representative. These people aid their customers. They help you create, they are the face of the business. You have the personal or the executive, the E or the PAs. These people assist the executives. You have your health. Remember, I was talking about niching down to a particular field. As a professional, maybe you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're a med lab scientist, you're something, you're even a lawyer, and you say, okay, I want to be a VA, but I don't want to leave my niche. I don't want to go outside of my niche. I want to do things in the area of maybe what I studied. So you can niche down into health virtual assistants. Yes, there are lots of health virtual assistants. They only work for the health industry. You have tele-nurse, telemedicine, tele-doctors. You assist people, sick people, help them take orders, help them, you do consultation for companies online. Yes, as a telehealth personnel, a legal virtual assistant, sales virtual assistant, you are a sales machine. You can be a sales closer. Like a student of ours, it was this week. Today is Wednesday, yes. It was early this week. She closed a deal as a high-ticket sales closer virtual assistant. You're a sales machine. You want to focus on it. You can be a social media VA, a project management, administrative, so much. Like there are lots. You can be a tech support virtual assistant. So there are so much you can do. So let's look at tools, virtual assisting tools. My brethren, my brothers and sisters, virtual assisting tools there are millions and billions, there are millions of remote job tools. I don't like calling them virtual assistant tools. I call them remote job tools. There are millions and millions of remote job tools. But for the sake of this class, I will just mention some you know, some you don't. You have tools like Slack, Trello. These are projects and CRM tools. Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google application in general, Microsoft's applications, Microsoft products in general. Your Zoom, this Zoom we are using, is a remote tool. It's a virtual assistant tool. Monday.com, Asana, OneDrive, Zapier, Pipeline, IGMS. There are so many. Remote job tools are many, depending on the field or the skills you are doing. Yes, I've eaten 20 minutes out of the next class. Coach, I'm sorry. Wedoma, I am sorry. We took 5 minutes now. I beg, forgive us. Then, common problems that VA faces. Yes. We still face problems in this industry. Problems like finding clients, which is the major problem of virtual assistants. And we'll be talking about finding clients tomorrow, how to get clients. Like I tell my students that you are the best marketer of yourself. You should carry your market on your head like gala and fish pie. to, so you should be able to carry your market on your head. Everywhere you go. I went for a girls outing on Saturday. It was a wonderful experience with some leading women. And when I got there, they're like, well, what do you do? I didn't say I'm a virtual assistant coach. I told them that I was a badass virtual assistant. And if any one of them needed, I marketed myself madly. And if any one of them actually needed the help of a VA, they will contact me. Even if I will not do the job, I have people, I have legions. I have them like plenty. I have thousands of people that I can just look for one that will know that person will not disgrace me and refer. That's the thing. You market yourself everywhere you go. Somebody came to me that should be last month. A lady came to me and was like, she has done so many courses in this life. She's a virtual assistant. She did a one-on-one consultation with me. And she said, how can she doesn't want to work for foreign clients, but she wants to try out and see if she can make 1 million in 1 month. Then before she can now focus on making maybe 500,000 in 1 month. I gave her a strategy of meeting, because she knows a lot of big clients, big Nigerian clients in Lagos and Ibadan. I gave her strategies of meeting we discussed on strategies of meeting some clients, and of which she did. And as at last week, she called me and said, please send me your account number. Let me send you something as I saw. I said, no, that she hit her first client. And that is it. But a lot of us still sit down and we become frustrated as a VA that we do not have job. The thing is that, not that there is no job, but you do not have the right techniques on how to get these jobs. Then work-life balance. It is our major problem. And this has been my major problem for the longest of time. Being able to balance my work life and my personal life. It is one big problem. A lot of VA encroach their work time with their personal activity and their personal time with work activity. Lack of experience and portfolio. We'll be talking about that tomorrow as well. A lot of people that just ventured into this journey or into this niche, they do not have experience, they do not have a portfolio. And when they go for job interviews, they like, okay, you don't have portfolio, you don't have experience, sorry, we cannot employ you. How do you go about it? What do you do? Yes, there is a solution, and we have a solution for you. We'll be talking about that will be in tomorrow's class. Then relying on freelance sites. Yes, I tell people, especially my people that rely on Fiverr, rely on Upwork. Tomorrow, if Fiverr and Upwork crash, how would you stay relevant? How would you keep clients? How would you get clients? Client retention. Some of us have bad attitude to work. When you pray and God give you the first job, you will do a shabby deal, submit a shabby deal. You will not be even apologetic about it. You delay in the submission of the work. In short, you just go there and disgrace the continent at large, and you expect to retain that client. How now? Not be juju be that. How? It doesn't work. I've seen a lot of painful reports out there from clients employing Black VAs with the worst characters ever. And you go out and pray for new clients when you cannot retain the old ones you have. It is one of our problems. Well, if we learn to sit down, focus, and develop the right attitude to work, you stop having this mentality or this mindset that these people are far away, they cannot see you, the world is a small market. You can see anybody anywhere. Anybody might be somebody that maybe you've insulted online, you did a shabby job for, might be the person that is holding your progress, might be the one that will introduce you to your multimillionaire client, and you don't go customer. How you want to get the client? No, you be that. So that's the thing. These little things that we do not even think it matters are big problem or poses as big problem for us. We are going to end this section here so that we can move on. We just took exactly 1 hour instead of 40 minutes so that we can move on to the next section. We'll take just 3 minutes to answer your question. Hope you have an amazing time with me. If you had an amazing 1 hour with me, please, YouTube people, let me know. Let me know if you have an amazing 1 hour. If the 1 hour was amazing, before we move to the next stage, I'm in the chat. Let me know. Sorry, guys. Let me go and read my chats. Emmanuel Naji, right? You have a fine smile. Okay, had a wonderful section. Thank you. Do you have a question? We just have 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Have 2 minutes. Any question, my YouTube people, any question? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, see the love. Well-detailed lecture, yes. Ekmeyong, right? I got that right. I know. Thank you so much. Priscilla, thank you. Faith, thank you. Fejiro, yes. So let me hand over, like right now. Let me hand over to our madam at the top. Let me hand over now to our madam at the top and not waste so much time. Not waste so much time at this. Madam at the top, we've handed to you, ma. Welcome, ma. Very sorry for taking your time. I ate into your time. I'm super, super, super sorry.
And you are proud.
Yes.
You are proud that you ate into my time.
Yes, because I did something good. No, not 30 minutes, so 20.
You took 20 minutes of my time.
But we did
you're going to pay for that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? Before I go on to introduce myself, I'd like to answer I'd like to redirect your questions. So I saw a few questions I believe Coach Chewindu missed. Naji is asking, could you please share the strategies to get clients? And Aproko Realtor, I like that your name. She says, he or she says, how can you, hold on, I'm missing it. How can you get money from your clients? Now, I believe that there is a second part to this lecture, and she will be addressing some of your questions tomorrow. So I didn't want to let that go unanswered.
That's tomorrow's class.
Of course. So
clients, getting clients, freelancing, and all that is for tomorrow. I said that when we started tonight. I said it's a 2 parts. Today is for introduction and graphic designing. The other parts, getting clients, receiving payment, blah, 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 everything. It's for tomorrow.
All right. So thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot realtor. Well done. I'm also a realtor, so I would like to maybe get to know you. Okay, so my name is Chibuzo Amamaika. I am your Canva coach. I'm the Canva coach of the Jazz Digital Academy. I am a realtor. I am, first of all, a woman, biologically female. I am a wife, a daughter, a mother of 3 adorables. I am just in my transitioning stage from active service. A lot of things, but what I would like to know here is that, yes, I'm in the process of retirement where I've served the army for the last 19 years. So the reason I'm saying this is not to show you anything. It's just to let you know that I am a soldier. In short, yesterday I was on duty. I said I'm in the process. I didn't say I have left, so I'm in the process. I was on duty yesterday. I'll be on duty tomorrow, but I can tell you that I've closed deals today, and I'm here training you today. And I also have a real estate company that I run. I'm also a freelancer where I take gigs, and I also have I'm kind of a serial entrepreneur. So I have a little business here and there that I attend to. So if I can, you can also. So that's just a way of encouraging you and just getting you to know the person you are speaking with. So I am Chibuzo once again, Chibuzo Amamaika, and I am your coach, your Canva design coach at the Jazz Digital Academy. No, Digital Hub. Yeah, it's an academy. So I missed it in my head. Hub Academy. All right. So it will be nice to meet you all, but unfortunately, it is not a talk back section, the number one. And number two, we do not have the luxury of time to take introductions. So I believe my introduction will just suffice. So you get to know me, and with time, I may get to know you all. So tonight, this section, wait, it's like I'm not hot today. I'm not feeling myself. So is anybody in the house? Give me some.
Yes.
Hi, let me see some hives. So let me see
You're
some
having
love,
a lot of yellow on YouTube.
Okay, so I just needed to get my energy right. Hi, Amma. Yes. The Amma is with a H. It doesn't stop at an A, so it stops at a H. So thank you. It's a 4-letter word. All right, everybody. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Always be. All right, so let's get on. Let's get our groove on. So why Canva? That's a question I like to ask. Why do we use Canva? Before now, I've always loved, I've worked at several things. I have worked as a PA. I have worked as a VA. Okay, so I'm also working as a VPA, so a virtual personal assistant. All right, so a lot of things. But in my back in the days, that's the word. Back in the days, as far back as 2009, from 2009 to, I'm actually a trained secretary, so I worked as a what's the word? Not permanent. Okay, we call it PA. There's a way it is, but the translation in the civil organization is just a PA. All right. So let's leave it at that. So, and back then I have always loved to work with CorelDRAW, but guess what? I couldn't learn it. It was difficult. I don't know if it was just me, but it wasn't just flying. I tried to learn CorelDRAW, of course, on my own anyway, but I really couldn't learn it. I did a little, one or two things with it, but it wasn't really, I'm a perfectionist or somewhat close to a perfectionist. But so if I'm saying I couldn't do much, it's not like I didn't try. I did some things that were fine, but in my head, I'm bigger than this, all right? But with Canva, I cannot even remember the last time somebody talked about CorelDRAW. Excuse me. Other apps, other design apps like Photoshop, and some other apps are gradually, they are not fading away, but they are not as popular as they used to be. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications, and when I begin to share my screen, okay, I'll do that just before I begin to share my screen. Let me concentrate here. So they are not as popular as they used to be. So Canva has really reduced the popularity and is gradually fading out a lot of other apps. Why? Not because it is just a design app. So with Canva, you could create stunning designs, your flyers and all that. With Canva, you could create videos. So you can see that it is replacing a lot of other. You could even create your resume with Canva. You can do your PowerPoint with Canva. You can do there are a lot of things. I can't even get a lot of them in my head right now. You can create logos with your Canva. You can do I've talked about presentations, websites. You can create websites. You can do. There's just so much. There's so much you can do with Canva, and I like to call it one app that replaces a lot of other apps. So Canva is one app out there that replaces plenty other apps that you have been using. And that is why we concentrate on Canva, because with Canva, it makes your journey of virtual assistant, of remote working, freelancing very, very easy, because you can even schedule your posts with Canva. You can create content for as much as 30 days or even more with Canva. Just a combination of Canva and then ChatGPT, you can do bastard things, amazingly crazy things you can do with Canva. So this is why we teach Canva here at the academy, because once you know Canva, you have covered a lot more. Yes, if you can learn Canva, you would have covered a lot more. All right, so let's leave it at that. So how can you use Canva to earn? You can use Canva to earn as a virtual design, as a virtual assistant, by using it to work for your clients. Yes, you can. For social media managers, Canva is the go-to tool. For a lot of other niches, I personally, as a realtor, I use Canva to do all my crazy, all my flyers. I get company flyers, I edit them, I scatter everything. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. I scatter everything and I bring it back to life. It is the same flyer, but I have just scattered it. And you will not tell that something went on there. So I use that a lot. And also for personally, you can use it for your resume. If you can become you can even have a niche as a virtual assistant. So just be writing resume for a company. So you're just writing resumes and you're using Canva to design it. You can also become someone that is big on presentations. So if you know how to do presentations, you can use Canva to get your presentations, get your documents and all that. There's so much you can do with Canva. I cannot even tell you all now, because really and truly, they are not even in my head, but there is just so much. But I'm going to be teaching you the basis of how you can start to explore Canva today, and we'll go from there. Personally, also, I have had students that took my classes. I have a class that I have a course, right, that I do on Canva, and I have had students that took my class, and with that they have run. I think they now what's the word? They now design flyers for organizations. I have one that earns 20,000 naira every month just for designing flyers. For one person, there's one person that pays her monthly. I think it's a church. So they pay her monthly to design their church flyers. And it's not as if she's very good, because I remember when she just started, I believe she should be better now. I've not spoken with her in a while. But I remember when she just started, she would send me her design, and I'll help her to touch it in one or two places, and she flies with it. She just designs every month, and 20K is just coming in. Right? So I have a couple of them like that, about 2 or 3 of them, and other different things. Enough of the talk. I'm not so much of a talky. I'm more of a I am more of a practical person. All right, so let's go in. But before we go in, just give me a minute. Let me turn off all my notifications so it doesn't disturb the class. I was actually thinking to myself, there's something I'm supposed to have done, but I couldn't remember what it was. And now I see what it is. So give me a second. I'm on it already. All right, so while we're at it, let me just know in the comment section, how many of us know of the app called Canva, right? You know the app, you have used the app, or you know the app, but you are not using it, or you're presently using it and it's amazing. Just give me your feedback on Canva. Do you know it? So that we understand the kind of people we have in class, and then what we'll be doing. I can see. Okay, Kochime is back. So Kochime, help us check.
I'll be leaving you for like some few minutes. I need to attend to my baby.
Okay. All right.
She needs some kind of urgent attention.
Okay. All right. I hope she's fine anyway.
Yes, she's fine. She got back from school like around 6, and she just woke up and she's crying for food and all that.
It's all right. It's all right. Just go attend to her. I'll be fine. Unfortunately, YouTube people, I am sorry I will not be able to read your comments because I'll be here practically, but I can see the responses from from Zoom. Say, I know the app, I haven't used it. Someone said, I know the app and I use it. Okay, so I can see it's just a mixed congregation. So we have people that do not know, a few people do not know the app, some people know the app, and some people are using the app. So it's just a mixed community. So let us dive into it. So for those of you that do not know or have the app, you just go to your Play Store and you're going to type in Canva, like Charlie Alpha November, what's it? Van Alpha. Okay, so Canva. So type in that and you are going to find the app from where you can, then you download it to your device, and voila, it's going to bring, once it is loaded, you are going to find, this is the app. Okay, so this is the home screen of, it's loading. So this is the home screen. So if you are loading the app, if you are downloading the app for the first time, it's going to bring you to somewhere like, oh, network is slow. Okay, so it's going to bring you to a page where you are to enter in your address. So you have to sign in. Okay, so you have to sign in using, it's pretty easy to sign in. If you do not have a Google account, or you do not want to use your Facebook, you can just use any other email, which is the longest of it. However, if you want to use your Google email, you can just click on the Google email you want to use, and voila, that's the Google mail, the Gmail you want to use, and voila, you are at this page. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, let me go back. Can you see my screen? Let me just go back to see the response. If you can see my screen, kindly cite that you can see my Canva home screen, and I'm coming back to check it. I'll stop sharing now so I can see whether you can see it or not. Okay, great. So you can see my Canva home screen. So I'll just continue sharing again. You know what? Okay, I'm trying to see what else we can do, but I cannot trust that we human beings would do the right thing all the time. So let's see like this. I wanted to unmute and ask anybody that has a noisy background to mute, but I cannot trust that we will hear word, because we Nigerians, we know they hear word. So let us continue this way. Okay, so for the purpose of this class, I'm going to try to teach 3 things. I actually owe you 2, but if we have enough time, I'm going to do the 3rd one. And the 3rd one is to show you how I can disrupt any flyer and redo it to my taste. So any existing flyer that I do not have the link, if I have the link, it will be that I am redesigning. Okay, no, that I am editing it. But an existing flyer that has gone out, I do not know the source, I do not have the link, I stumble on an existing flyer, I can redesign it and make it what I want it to be. So that's the last thing I am not promising to teach. If we have time, I'm going to show you how to do it. But if we do not have time, I'm sorry, I may not be able to do that. But what I owe you in this class is to show you how you can design from scratch and how you can design using a template. Okay, so how you can design using a template. We're going to be choosing one of the templates here. All these are templates already designed. So we're just going to be choosing one of them and we are editing it to suit what we want. So that's a template. And to design from scratch is we are designing from the scratch, like that. We're not using a template, we're having a plain sheet to work with and we're going to design. And I want to say, I hope Coach Chinwe is going to come back soon. If you want us to design something for you, listen to me attentively. If you have a business and you want us to use your business as an example to design from scratch, I am going to choose the colors. Please don't give me colors, okay? Because over time, colors have been messing us up. Okay, so I want you to share your business name. I want you to share what you do. So if you have a slogan, so what's the business? What do you do? The highlights of what you do. Like if you see the jazz flyer, you will see something like learn how to do this, Canva design, what to expect. That's the course outline. You see Canva design, you see about 5 things like that. Okay. So even if it's your business and let's say you sell chicken and you want to tell us that you sell live chicken, you sell this and that, you blah blah blah, this and that. These are the people you attend to. I will know how to fine tune it, okay? But just send all the necessary details. Send your contact. That is how people can reach you, either phone, your social media handles, and the pictures that you want us to use. Now, listen to me carefully. If I do not see all these things, I'm sorry, I will not attend to you because the last time we wasted too much time trying to get these things, okay? So send the pictures you want us to use. If you have pictures or you want us to show your face, maybe you are offering a service and you want us to show your face, send all the pictures you want us to use. Some of these pictures we can get from stock, but if you have particular pictures that you want us to use, kindly send them in, and we'll try to design for you. Okay. So Coach Chinwe will be giving us anybody that Coach Chinwe, I believe you can hear me. So please attend to it when you are done with the baby. Anybody that gives us enough information is the person we are going to attend to. And if we do not have enough information, I'm sorry, I'm not attending to anybody from the class. I will just design anything from my head. Okay, so let us go into designing from templates. So using templates, recently, Canva just recently updated their app. Now, the thing about Canva is they update their app every now and then. I'm not even sure I even know anything the new places they have put things now, but I'm sure we can navigate. But the good thing about Canva is that if you know how to use Canva in 2023, and between that time and now, I remember that they have updated their app, they've switched things around about no less than 3 times, no less than 2 or 3 times within 2023, mid 2023, and now they have switched things around no less than 2 or 3 times. But the good thing is that if you knew how to use it at that time, with that knowledge you have, you can still navigate the platform without any issues, because they just twist things, but they actually do not change the foundation. Okay, so Canva always updates, but once you get the foundation, you will be able to navigate. That is why we'll be teaching the foundation in this class. All right. So I'm just going to come here. I like to use, you can use any template of your choice. You can use video. There are video templates. There are document templates. You can actually convert documents to what's it called? To presentations. I'll not be showing you how you can do that, but that's one of the things you can do. So there are a lot of things that you can design, but for the benefit of this class, I like to use the flyer for the templates. Okay, so design from templates. So I'm going to use flyer. Give me a second. Let me sip my kunu while it is loading. Come and join me. I am drinking delicious kunu. I am good for the body. Alrighty. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to choose. Okay, I didn't show you how I got here. Let me go back to it. Now, to start a design, either from scratch or from template, there are three ways you can go about it. Now, the first is this search button at the top of my screen. That's the first way. So once you tap the search button, it's going to load some things. Now, these are my recent things I have used in recent times. But you can type in there what you want, okay? What you're looking for, and it's going to load for you. The second is to choose from any of these templates that you find here. So you can scroll, like now I want to use flyers, okay? So you can scroll. If you don't find what you want to until you get to the end, you can use this see all or this arrow button at the end here, and whichever you tap is going to bring you to this page, and that was what I did earlier. Now, if you want to design from scratch and you want to use this template of flyer, you just tap the blank page, create blank. So you tap on that. However, we are not designing from scratch, so you can scroll to find what you are looking, the templates that you want to work with. The third way is to, I'm back to my home page, okay? So the third way is this purple plus button at the bottom of my screen. So you come here. Now on this part, you can, if you already work with, oh, it's changed. Okay, thank God I said that earlier. So things have been changed around here, okay? Things have been changed around here. There used to be a, I'm going to, don't worry, I didn't notice it has changed, but I'm going to look for where it is now. It won't be in this class, so we do not waste time. Okay, so you see different formats are showing here, things that you can do. They used to come out, now they are coming out as a grid, but they used to come out as a list before now. It used to be a list. So this is almost the same as the other page. So I don't think this other part is relevant anymore. I think I just downloaded this, upgraded this Canva maybe during the weekend or Monday, just very recently that they upgraded this Canva. All right, so let us go. I'll just go back to what I was doing, which is flyer. There's that flyer. Good. So I'll just come here, tap on see all, and I search for what I want. Okay, so I don't think I've used this before. Let me use this. During this class, I'm going to try as much as possible to use free elements. Anything that is free on Canva, I'm going to try to use them. Okay. I'm not promising that that's the only thing I'm going to use, because sometimes you may not find what you want in the free version, but you're going to find it in the pro version. Okay, but I use Canva Pro. I used Canva free for the longest time. I only started to pay for Canva, I think, last year. And before, I've been using Canva for about 4 years now. So I started to pay for Canva for about late last year. That's to tell you that for about 3 years, I used Canva free, and it was just enough for me. The reason I pay for Canva Pro now is because I do more things than just designing flyers. But when I was designing just flyers, Canva free was just enough for me. All right. You can use Canva free with combination of your browser, where you can download pictures that you like, and what's it called, and remove background. With the combination of your browser and remove background, you can use Canva free for as long as you want to, as long as all you are doing is just to create, just to make designs. But if you are going beyond making designs, you will need to use the Canva Pro. But for the purpose of this class, I'll be doing a mix of both Canva free and Canva Pro, because I am not sure I'll find everything I need to design in Canva free. But all right, we'll just make things work. Okay, so this is the template we want to work with today, and I'm just going to come here and start from the very top. You can start from anywhere, but me, like I said before, I am a near perfectionist, so I like to start from the very top. And here I'll just come here, tap on this, and I'm going to edit it. Now, before I start, I'll just tap outside. Outside this box, when nothing, you see, if I tap on this, you see it's going to it's going to have a blue perimeter, like it's now in a perimeter. Okay, so anything you tap on is going to be guarded by that perimeter that you can expand or do whatever to. Now, once you do not tap on anything, so there is nothing that is highlighted in this place, it means that this thing you can see at the bottom, you see what that this fellow is scrolling at the bottom of my screen. This is your default menu. Listen to me, there are different menus you will find at this bottom. Once you are not highlighting anything, what you find here at the bottom is the default menu. Okay, great. But what have I touched? Okay, so what you find here at the bottom is the default menu once you are not highlighting anything. Now I want to highlight this. You will watch this menu change because I am highlighting something. All right, let me highlight. Good, this is what I want. Now you see that the menu has changed. Now I have edit. The menu changes according to what can be done to what you have highlighted. So if I'm highlighting the picture, it's going to show me something like replace, whatever, those are the things. If I'm highlighting an element, it's going to show me something like reshape, it's going to show me something like color, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm highlighting a text, it's showing me something like magic write, edit, the font, the font design, the font size, the font style. Do you understand? So depending on what you highlight, is what the menu will be. The menu will change depending on what can be done to what you have highlighted. So now I have highlighted the text and it is asking me whether I want to edit and all that. So I just tap on edit and I'm just going to come here and write the jars. This is not it. Okay, the jars digital hub. Great. So I'm going to tap on it again, expand. I just drag this to expand it. So I'm going to come here at the bottom, this same menu, tap on bold and make it bold because I like it when it was bolder. Great. So now I come here, I tap on this. Now this is not a picture. I believe it was an element, okay? So I'll just delete this because I don't want this element. I want to add the picture of, that is the logo of the jars. So I'll come, for you would find anything because for those of you that are new, okay, you will find what I want to find now, you may find in your gallery. Now, what I have in my upload is different. It is the pictures that I have that I find in my gallery, okay? Fine. For me that I've been using it, everything I want to use here, I've already used them before, okay? So I'll just find them in my upload instead of going to my gallery to scroll to 19 gig. I'll just come to my upload and I'll look for it in my upload. So now I have it in my upload. I'm not using this one. I'm going to change that. Oh, Kochi, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I sent you your edited logo, right? There is one I sent you that was yellow. I'm sorry I do not have it here. Could you please share it with me? Okay, I can actually get it. Don't worry. I can get it from, let me quickly get that because this other one will not show. So let me quickly get it. No, it's not on this WhatsApp. It's on this WhatsApp. What line did I share it with you on? Is it okay?
The 090. Yeah,
I've seen it. I've seen it. Which one is it now? Hey, I'm not sure which is it now. Let me just open. Sorry, class. Give me a second. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So saved. No, I'll not find it there till it loads in my gallery. Great. Now I have it, and I'll just continue my design. Okay. Replace gallery. Okay, that's it. What was I looking for? It's not. I can't find it in my gallery still. I can't find it in my gallery still. Sorry, give me a second. The other one is without a background, so it's not going to show. That's why I don't want to use the one I have. So just give me a second. Let me work on it. Okay, I hope I can find it now. Why can I not find it?
check your recent.
No, I know why I can't find it. Never mind. I'll find a way around it. I understand why I can't find it. Sometimes your device locks out some stuff, so you're not able to use them on Canva. So maybe I'll have to, okay, let me just work with this one. No, not this one. This is giving me a background and I don't want background. I want the one that is without background. So it means I'm going to change this background. I'm going to change the color of this background to a light color so that, oops, okay, I'm going to find a way around it. So let me just leave the logo for now. I'm going to find a way around it so we do not waste so much time. I want so that the logo can show. All right, so I'm going to work on the logo later. So let's continue. So what are we doing? We're having a Coach, I don't want to design for 2 days webinar. So give me something else to design for.
One-on-one section.
The one-on-one section. All right. How do I do that? I need to take a little bit of time. I wanted to change the narrative. Now with time, right? Once I have time in my hand, I can be crazily creative on Canva. But for the purpose of this class, don't mess with me. Pick what I want you to pick. For the purpose of this class, because we are working with time, there is just so much I can do, okay? One-on-one session. So I come here, change this to session. Good. Create a course. So I'm just going to come here, edit this to be bold. I believe you remember how I did it the last time. So I'm not going to be spending a lot of time. I've actually spent too much on this. So here, I'll just come here, edit this and say, create your course. All right. Create your course in 5 days, right? Is this okay? Okay, register now. Date. So you see how I am. Taking it one by one and just editing to fit what I want it to be. All right. So dates will be. Can you give me a date? What am I asking for?
12th August, 12th October.
12th October 2024, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. One-on-one session cannot be okay. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. No. Well, okay, let's just leave every other thing.
Yes, that's like the whole day. So anybody that is booking, just book it. Like that's just the idea. I'm just saying.
7 a.m. then. So it should
No,
be 7 a.m.
anytime you put, it's okay.
Anytime within the day. Okay. All right. So you edit the phone number, you put the phone number, you put the address. If you have an email, social media, anything that you want to add, you add it here. This is where you do all that. Okay. Okay. Let me just add an email address so that you see how we can do that. So I'll just come here. I duplicate this, bring it down here. I'm going to edit this. Then I come here. Okay. This is not. Okay. I'll just come here to my upload. You may find it in your gallery. I'm looking for email logo. I'm looking for email logo. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Are they sending in their stuff?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh, still the same. All right, let me use Instagram. email is down. Let me use Instagram. No, this Instagram won't fly. Let me use Instagram. This one would fly. The other one was black, so it wouldn't show. So I have to look for the white one. And adjust the size, bring it down here, and I'll just bring this down here a bit, adjust the space in between, and I'm going to come here, tap edit, and write the _6-figure woman. Yeah, so basically you see how I did all this, right? So now I'll just come here. The next thing is to tap here and change the picture. Let me see, no, upload. Let me see my coachee. Which of your pictures am I going to use? Which of your pictures? I think this one. Then I edit the picture, bring it in. Are they following, please?
How did you drag it? How did you drag it?
How I dragged it, I just double tapped on the picture, so it showed me to crop. Then I picked one of the corners and I either expand or reduce it how you want to. And you can just tap this anywhere of the picture. If you want to move it to one side or you want to align it, you can tap any part of the picture and just drag it, as in move it. So you tap and hold down and then you move, okay? So now I'll just come here and begin to change the colors because I want to change the background to white. So I'll begin to change so when I tap it, now you see, let me go back. You see this color, you see the A that has color under. That is the one you use when you want to change the font color, okay? That's what you use when you want to change the font color. I'm going to change that to black. Same here. Okay, let me see. Change to black. So now it's showing me to change all white to black, and I'll just do that instead. It means I'll have to change all this to white. Okay, no problem. So I'll just come here, tap on the black background, and I'll change it to white. Great. So now I can now come here and add our logo. So I can now come here to add our logo, upload. There is my logo again. My logo now can show because it is now on a white background. I wanted to use the other logo that had color because with that, it didn't need to be on a white background. So now to move this, you know you can just use your hand to drag it to wherever you want, but sometimes it proves difficult. So to do that, you come, when you tap on what you want to move, right? You come to this bottom menu, you scroll to the end here and you find nudge. You see nudge, you tap on nudge, then you use the arrows to move it where you want it to go to. Okay, move it where you want it to go to, and I think it is just perfect here. Now, Kochi, her colors, let me start changing this. Her colors, I'll try to infuse her colors here. I've spent so much time on this one design. No, I never spend this much time on designing from templates. Okay, so let's just leave the rest like this. This is supposed to be yellow, color. There's color. And color. It's supposed to be yellow and this lighter yellow. All right, so we're just going to leave it like this, not because it is the best we can do, but because we do not have time. You didn't change it down? I'll change it. But because we do not have time to, we can even infuse some black. But there's no time. We have greater work in designing from scratch. And so that I really want to show you guys how to do that other stuff I talked about. So this is pretty easy, okay? This is pretty easy, but I don't know why. I think I took too much time doing this. All right, delicious. I know you're all jealous. Okay, so let's leave this as it is. Coach Chinwe, was it a hit or a miss?
Well, it's a hit.
Right. So who do we have for designing from scratch? Who are we designing for?
Nobody yet. Nobody. So just go ahead and pick. I've not seen nobody has indicated here because I know I was in the kitchen preparing my madam's food and I heard you say drop your information and I'm not seeing any information here. So just let's design from the top of our head.
Okay, so
why
who am
is
I
my
designing
woman
for?
crying?
Yeah, she's crying. She just, I think, hold on. I hope she didn't fall from where she was.
Sorry, guys. That's the life of a mom. Okay, let's design for Aproko Realtor. Aproko Realtor, send in your business, your brand color, your brand name, your Instagram and Facebook or email address, anyone you want, phone number, all your information that's supposed to be on your flyer. Send it to me. Let's start with your colors, please. Aproko Realtor. Aproko Realtor.
Okay, Aproko Realtor. So while we are waiting for her to supply those information, I'm carrying baby now. Just give me a minute. I can't stop sharing my screen and I want to call out. So please give me a minute. Great Wealth, give me wrapper. Let me bobo this here. Life of a mother. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, we are going to use first design from scratch, basically, because most people that make designs share to Instagram. Now, Instagram is one, Instagram designs, if you're designing for Instagram, it's one thing that could be pretty tricky, okay? Now, every other format you use, maybe you are designing a flyer, you're designing a thumbnail, you're designing whatever, you can share on every other, apart from YouTube that also select the kind of designs you can use. Apart from YouTube, you can use your flyers and the rest of that for Facebook and every other place. But you see, Instagram, you have to use the Instagram post. If not, if you use flyer to design for Instagram, the information will cut. You will cut your design. Okay, so that is why when I'm designing, I like to use Instagram post templates, right?
Aproko Realtor.
I like to use that to design. Now for Instagram, there is the square and there is the portrait. So I do Instagram portrait so I can get more space. I can get more space. So I do both the square and the portrait, depending on what I want. So if the information is not much, the square would fly. But if the information is much, because when I make designs, I post it both to Facebook, WhatsApp.
Chidima, type your question, please. Chidima from YouTube, okay. Type your question.
So I post both to Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. So for me to post to Instagram, I have to use the Instagram design template, right? That's the size of their design. So I have to use that so that I can post it everywhere. Because if I use, like we just did flyer, if you use flyer size will cut when you're posting it on Facebook, on Instagram rather. So some of the information on the flyer will not show because it will be cut out, okay? So that's
your handles. Give me your name, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want.
I'm waiting for
her. Our color is black and gold.
Why are you stealing my color? Just kidding, no, that's actually my color. Okay, so now to design from scratch, because I need
And
to
if you,
look for
sorry, 1 minute,
Instagram.
Aproko Realtor, if you have a logo, please send it to me on WhatsApp as well.
So because I designed from scratch and I need to look for Instagram portrait, this is where you find it. You see this purple button that we talked about earlier? You tap here, then you tap on it. Oga is refusing to tap. Oga, tap now. All right, so come on. Okay, so you come here and you scroll till you find it. So this just changed. I have not had time to check where it is. So maybe I'll just have to type what I want. I saw Instagram post too. Let us see. It is neither portrait nor square. Instagram post. I think this is square. This is the square. It is not portrait. So we'll have to go back and look for the portrait. Apropos, we are waiting. Oh, I'm waiting for you. Okay, so I'll just type Instagram. So Instagram post portrait. You see, the square is 80 by 110, 1080 by 1080. The portrait is 1080 by 1350. So I'm using 1080 by 1350 pixels. So it is somewhat like a flyer, but it is not as long as a flyer. So it takes the shape of a flyer, but not as long as a flyer. So do we have a co-realtors?
Yes.
Okay. So what's she designing for? Has she sent you all the details?
She's a real estate advisor.
Okay.
She's
So
a real estate.
as a realtor myself, I would like to design from top of my head for her. So let us start like this. Does she have anything she would like? Let me know if it's design from my head for her.
No, she just sent me. No, she just sent me her details. Design from top of your head. And she said there's no logo for now. So
even the thing at the top of my head has slide off, maybe. Are you looking for
the top of your head is not up in again.
Okay, okay, I think I found one. Need a real estate. She should send in what she has, though.
If you have some, is it like a slogan?
No. Like the services she vendor.
Oh, yeah, send in your services at Procurel.
It is advisor. Is it advisor or advisor? Advisor.
English students. I didn't do English.
Okay, all of us in the same boat. Okay.
Didn't do English. Didn't do English. Mobile chemist.
So just follow me, everybody. I'm going to be putting it in bits and pieces, but it will all come together at the end of the day. Okay. Let her send in her picture because I'll be using her picture.
Okay, let me just forward the pictures to you now. Okay. She sent in her picture.
So what does she do? I would like to know what she does. Real estate sales.
Just send in her picture.
Real estate consultancy. Property sales.
Jane. Jamie Sammy. Okay.
Yeah, let her send in her address, her her contact.
I just forwarded it to you.
Okay. All right. So I just put this. Then contact Apoco Realtors. Begin. Okay. Everything is coming together in my head.
So what are you doing now? Okay, you're just bringing out all the informations you need.
Yeah, I'm
first.
bringing out all the information. We're going
So
to
you
put
start
them
putting
together.
them together.
Yes. Tell me if this is not nice. I like to work with people. Okay, so you need a real estate advisor, then you need Apoco Realtors. We did on, okay, so our services include this. All right, so let's arrange them in order. So these are things we already talked about in the other design. So I'm not spending much time talking about them. So we're just, there's my head packer. Okay. All right. So I like to ensure that everything is well aligned. They're just part of my trademark. Okay. So our services include, now before I add this here, I like to introduce a line, this line. Let me just bring this here. Okay. What else would she like me to add here? I'm leaving it like this because I do not know what else to add. So we can make this more elaborate. Then you need the proposal, blah, 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 blah. And then our services include. So let me go and check for the picture she sent. Is it on the same line you sent it?
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, she's beautiful. Okay. Good. Janet what? Janet Samuel. Okay. God's name is love. Happy children we listen to the hymn that's the same to thee. So us to be good. Always convention. We play and the walks we do. God's name is love. Happy children we listen to the hymn that's the same to thee. So far to be good. Okay. Always Okay, so I'm just going to change the color to black and to white, sorry. I'm going to change it to white, change all, and change this background to black. We can also leave it as white. I'll come to it. We can also leave it as white. Ooh, it's so black, it's so black. Let's see. No, so we'll just reverse everything into this, and we're just going to put this in a frame. So I like to use frames. I wanted to do without it, but obviously we'll have to use a frame. So I'll just come here, scroll down. I tap on element, so I will find frames under element, scroll down, come here. I like using this round frame, just going to make it bigger. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me do without the frame. Now, I said I was going to use everything Canva free. But for this, I'm going to save us time. You can actually do it. In short, let me do it. Now, I'm going to come here. This is an app, remove background. You can download it also from your Play Store. I'm going to use it to remove the background of her picture so that I can use the picture without the background. Okay. It's taking so much time. It's taking so much time. But let me go back to, so that's once you get the picture from there, you just, once it opens, you upload the picture, it's going to work on it, remove the background, and it is exactly as Canva would do for me. So to remove the background, I'm going to come to, the picture is highlighted, I'm going to come to Magic Studio. You see it's going to show me different options, and I'm going to just tap on remove background. So the takes off the background. It is the same as remove background would have given me. This is exactly as remove background would have given me. All right. Okay. So I want to do without the frame today. I want to work without the frame. Great. So I'll just bring it down here, make it a bit bolder so that it covers a large part of the design. Since we don't have much going on with the design, I'll just bring it here, move it slightly to the side. Great. And I'll bring in her name. Her name is, just copy this, duplicate so I don't get to write right. Okay, her name is James. What's her name again, please?
It's Samuel.
What? Janet Samuel.
Yes.
Okay.
Brand name, Aproko Realtor. I wanted to say Aproko Doctor.
Yeah. I like her brand name. So you go Sabi Aproko, you'll be giving us latest gist too. Eh? Aproko Doctor Realtor. So I'll just come underneath this and I'll put lead consultant. I'll put that in and great. So, okay, it's fine that way. Apoko Realtor, Biko, help my ministry now. Give me what else you want to be there. I shouldn't be the only one doing all the thinking, Ejo. Oh yeah, help my ministry. Right. Give me what I should put in that space for you. And you need a logo, you need other things. Okay, so I'm just going to make it finer by adding some elements to it, and I'll just add arrow. I tap on elements and search. I need graphic arrows. Bullet. Let me use bullets, not arrows. bullet point. Good. So, great. Great is your faithfulness. No. Oh God, my Father, there is no shadow of turning with thee. All I have needed. I'm looking for one that would suit thy hand has provided. Let me use this. I'm going to make it so tiny that it covers each of them. Good. So I'm just going to duplicate, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1. Use them for all the okay. So her Coach Chinwe, can you please read out to me her Instagram, her social media handles?
Okay. Facebook, Jenny Sammy.
What?
Jenny Sammy.
Spell?
Jayne Sammy. SAMMINE
Jayne
Sammy. No, not together, not together. Facebook is not together. Space. You're not spacing it.
I did, but I pressed something else. Okay.
No, I'm seeing Jane. Correct what it's.
It's computer that is doing his own. No, I'm doing my own. Autocorrect is correcting his own. All right. So
Not the Y. The Sammy is MIE, double MIE.
IE.
Yes.
Is there an E?
Yes.
Okay.
That's for
Okay. So
Facebook.
next.
Y Instagram. Jenny Sammy B.
The same. What am I just adding?
Facebook. Yeah, no, Instagram is together now. You know how it is. Jenny Sammy B. Oh God, sorry. Not Instagram. Instagram is real underscore Jenny
Which one
Sammy.
is this? Let me finish with this one. Which one is
Okay,
this?
Jenny Sammy B at gmail.com.
Well, that's the email.
Yes.
The B and the S are small letters, right?
Yes, everything normally.
Okay. So I move this downward, this email. You guys need to give me a second. I need to write. Okay, let me just finish with this and quickly go ladies here. What's the Instagram?
Real underscore Jenny Sammy.
This is it?
Yes.
So is there a phone number?
Yes, there is.
Okay, let's have it.
+2348130. +2348130.
+234
Eight one
8130.
30845230. 8130845230. 8130845230.
Okay, so I'll just come here, so here, and I'll add the logos of those addresses, those handles. So I want this.
Let me go to YouTube and see. Let's see.
Okay, then I duplicate that, bring it here. I duplicate that, bring it here. So this one is I replaced to give me, that is the email, Abby. Here is email.
Genesami B, right? It's email at gmail.com.
This is email.
34. I know. Say go 4.
This is Facebook. This is Facebook. Alrighty. Okay. So now we want to infuse her colors. Let's see how that's going to go. I would rather her colors in her logo, but since she doesn't have a logo yet, let us see how we can work with colors for her. And we'll just, let me try gradients. First of all, we have gradients like this. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I'll just change the write-up. It's because the write-ups are not showing.
I'm not enjoying the gradients, the feel of it. I know, yes, it's her color, but I'm not getting it.
Hold on. I'm going to do something. So we're going to try 2 of this. Let's see. Let's see. I'll just change the color to white. Change all. Can't take that. Okay, so you said this is not okay? Okay, so let's change other colors. Okay, and I want to infuse an element.
Oh, let's use backgrounds.
Background. We can use backgrounds actually.
Yes.
Let's see. Background. We can actually use a picture if we can't find background. Okay. Let's try this. Nope, too busy.
It's very busy of having something, a picture background, like a real estate kind
Like
of thing.
a single home, or dark colors. Now the ones we've used so far would be fine, only that the backgrounds are they are light colored. So if we can get a dark tinged color, a dark tint, it would work very well for her kind of simple stuff.
Then let's reduce the brightness, if that at all.
Do you think that's okay?
If that's going to, if that's going to go, we're going to reduce transparency.
Well, I don't even think it's a transparency. That's fine though, but I don't think it's transparency issue. Okay, let's use that and reduce transparency. So if you are doing this yourself, Jane, you can check, you can browse for pictures. You go to your browser, browse for the exact kind of picture that you like, state what you like, and find the picture you like. Then you can bring it and use it. You just take it from your gallery and use it here. Okay, so it's that simple. But we do not have the luxury of time, so we'll work with what we have. Kochi.
I'm looking at it.
It's not
giving it.
It's not giving, yeah. Where are the other ones I use? Let's try any of them again.
This girl should be doing her assignment by now.
How is it? They are not working when it is in transparent. So I think the background, the pictureless background, the plain background with color would work better for this, because the pictures are just too busy for the background. Okay, so we can't find a matching background that would work. So normally you can find a background from your browser, okay? So it's that simple. We don't have the luxury of time to go there. We don't have the luxury of time to go. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, so that's one. So let us do this again and use another background. Let's see, I'll just duplicate this. Oh shit. I just duplicate this and let's use another background. I'll turn this to black and I'm going to introduce an element here. And introduce an element here, shape. Give me shape, give me shape, give me shape. Okay. I have shape. Okay, so this, I'll just expand this. Okay. All right. The color will be good and position. So I'm just going to move this backward. So I come here, I look for position, and I tap backward. I keep moving backward till it gets to just over the black. Yes. Okay, so this is just another way we could do this. Now I wanted this down here so that the other write-ups would show very well. All right. So that's the reason we have this down here. So these are just three options. These are three options for the same design, and you can use it however you please. Now, what I'm going to do for you, Jane, I'm going to share you the link to this design so that when you have something better to write, you can just edit it to how you want it. All right. Now, I'm going to show you guys how you can save. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Are you okay? Sorry. I'm going to show you now how you can save so that we'll just move on to the last thing I wanted to teach you, okay? So how do you save? We have two ways to save. You can either come here. If you look at the top of my screen, all right? So you have the hamburger sign, which is the three lines. You have the undo, which is the arrow that is twisting backward. Then we have the other arrow, which is redo. Then we have the ellipsis, which is the three dots. Then we have, Mama, what is it? Sorry. You want to lie down? Sorry, baby. Then we have the comments. We have the comments. Then we have the download button and we have the upload button. So if you want to download everything straight to your device, you just tap on the download button. But if you don't want to, maybe you want to download just a few pages or you want to share directly from here to somewhere else, you tap on the upload button, which is what I just did. So when you tap on the upload button, you find here that you have, you see I'm scrolling, there are a lot of apps you can share to from here. A lot of apps, including your Facebook, your Instagram, WhatsApp, Slack, Trello, they are all here. You can just share directly from here to your Dropbox, to your MailChimp, they are all just here, okay? Then you can also share the link, like I said, I'm going to share the link with you. So you can also share the link, but for the purpose of this, I'm just going to tap on download and I'll just show you how to download. Now, if you want to change anything, this is where you can change it. Then if you want to download, let's say I want to download only page 1, I come here, I cancel this, and I just tap the page I want to download. But I am not downloading this since I'm going to share the link with you, okay? So I'm not going to download, but that is how you download after your design. Now, the last thing I wanted to do, I didn't promise. I said if we had time, I would do it, is to share you. Can you, Coach, are you there? No, today is baby's day, so baby's day today. Our babies are just disturbing.
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you hold the group for 1 minute? Let me lay this, madam. Her weight is making my chest pain. Let me lay her on the bed.
Okay, let me just take the
hold the group for
questions
1
I
minute.
have here. Please. Okay, let me check for questions so that I can keep them for her. Drop your questions, guys, so that I'll be able to read them for her. YouTube, Zoom, drop your question. Yes, the network is bad. The network is knocking everyone left, right, and center, in and out of class. Okay, Chidima says, okay, please, in making business card, can you also edit an already made business card just as you did in flyer? In making business card, already made business card, you can edit if you have the link. But when she comes back, she's going to answer that question more professionally. Don't take my word for it.
I had the question. The thing is, I haven't tried it, so I will not give you an answer. I do not like to answer to what I have not tried myself. I haven't tried to edit an already made business card because I do not know what what is there. Okay, so I cannot say whether it's a yes or a no. I haven't tried that, but I have tried. I have practiced editing a flyer and even documents. I've practiced
Making your business card from scratch or using other templates and all that.
Yeah, she's talking about to, I said I could edit anybody's flyer and make it what I want it to be. I said that at the beginning. So that's what she's
Okay,
talking about.
somebody else's business card. You just
so let's say maybe she had already designed the business card and maybe it's no longer serving purpose. And instead of her to just go from scratch and do a new one, she wanted to remove a few things. It's the same business card, but maybe she wants to remove a few things and add a few things. I believe that's what she's asking about. But I haven't tried that, so I cannot tell you whether or not it's possible. But I believe
somebody is asking,
Canva,
how can we download Canva on laptop? Just go to your Google now. Go to your Google and type Canva for desktop.
Yeah,
and
the same way you
install.
download for your phone. The same way you download for your, so you go to your browser on your desktop, download and type in Canva for desktop just as she has said, then install just as she has said. It's the same way but different devices and therefore different interface.
Okay, somebody is saying you can change the color to white. Why she's not changing the color is that to white is that Aproko Doctor has a business color, so we are trying to stick with her business color. Aproko Doctor business color is black and gold, so that's why she was trying to stick around within that her color. Hope you got that right, Oluchuku.
Yes, I also noticed that when we used white, it was kind of finer, all right? But then, she doesn't have a logo. She doesn't have a logo yet, so we just wanted to make it have a kind of her presence and her touch. So her brand.
Yes, white and gold would have been beautiful.
So, yes.
So, white and gold would have been beautiful with a black font, the writing font.
All right.
So I guess that's not the question. Continue.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you how let me even be sure that that's, okay, I'm just going to scroll, it shouldn't be so far. How I'm going to change, how I'm going to change an existing flyer. I'm going to work on an existing flyer that I do not have access to the template, okay? Good. So this flyer was shared, I got hold of this flyer from one of our realtors group, and because I'm a realtor, I have the opportunity to do this. Okay, so I'm just going to tap on this, the purple button, right? So tap on this purple button and you see down here, you see start creating from your media. This start creating from your media is where we are going to. So I'm just going to come to my media. It's going to take me to my gallery. So I'll just tap on the images so that it removes all the video and saves me time. So I'll come here and I'll search for the exact flyer I want to work with. Great. So this is the flyer. This flyer, I can work with any flyer. Okay. So I have this other one down here and I have this one up here. I'm talking about these two MN Estate flyers. Okay. So let me just work with this one first. If we have time, I'll show you the other one. So I tap on add. I tap on add and I tap on use in new design. While it's loading, let me switch my Kuno. Okay, so here it is. What do I want to do? I want to start by coming to, I'll just tap on the picture and I'll come to Magic Studio. I am at Magic Studio. So what do I want to do? You saw the other time I used remove background. This time I'm not using remove background. I'm going to come to Magic Grab and I tap on Magic Grab. Now I am at Magic Grab. Magic Grab will give me an opportunity to pick different parts of this flyer. Okay, so you see that it has already picked Funke's picture on this flyer. By the way, this is a MN Estate flyer, but I don't want Funke's picture yet, or maybe I should start with Funke's picture. So I agree with them, I tap on Funke's picture, and I tap on grab. Now, I don't want Funke inside this picture anymore. I want my humble self inside this picture, okay? So I'm grabbing it, and it has grabbed. So I'll just close this, and it shows me my pop-up menu at the top here, and I tap on delete. Funke, bye-bye, see you later. Good. So I have removed Funke successfully. So what do I now want to do? Should I even have tapped on delete? Let me come and see, okay, I can replace. So I'll just come here and tap on replace. And I come to my gallery, and I look for my picture. I say, Funke, I don't want you in the picture. I want me in the picture. Let me look for one fine picture. If not, I'll just take the one that is close by. Okay, I think this is the best for this stuff that I want to do. So I'll just pick this one. Oh yeah, you see I have brought it. Then I expand the picture, make it bold, and bring it there so that it is sitting pretty at this place here. Good, I have changed Funke with Chibuzo. So now that Chibuzo is here, what do I now do? I cannot send Chibuzo to the back. So I tap on this general picture again, and I come to this adjust. I come to Magic Studio again, and I tap again at Magic Grab. So now what do I want to grab? I want to grab this part of this design. So I have grabbed this part. Oh yeah, grab it. Abi, I've grabbed it. Good. Now that I have grabbed it, what do I now do? I want to bring it to front. I want to bring it to front. Okay, it has already come to front by itself. Good and fine. So you see that I have now removed Funke and exchanged her with my humble self. And I have put myself here. Let me expand my hand. Don't be cutting my hand. Okay. Good. So it has brought itself to the front. Every other thing here, okay, it is not over until it's over. Now, I want to remove this red brick here. So I'll tap on the picture again, and I'm going to come here again to Magic Grab, and I'll tap on Magic Grab. I'll remove what I don't want to be there. I'll remove red brick. Good. I remove it, and I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to add my own logo. I'll come back and grab something else. And that is how, as simple as ABC, you can change your Kiniko. So I'll just come back and replace this with my logo. There is my Nahila properties. Good, so this is my logo. I'll just bring this and put it there. Yay. Okay, let me delete it because it's a different orientation. I'll have to spend more time trying to open it up. So let me just add it directly here, then reduce it and fit it in here. Good. Yeah. Are you following? So I come for the last time, I tap here, and I'm going to come to Magic Studio. And this time I am not using Magic Grab. I am using Grab Text, because the only thing I want to do now is to grab a particular text. Okay, so once it loads, I will grab my text. Trying to identify the text, the different text, separate them. Good. So you see it has separated them. So this is the one I want to grab. I grab, and it's loading it for me. Good. So it has loaded it. I'm just going to come here, tap on edit, and I'm going to write marketed by. I'm teaching you now I'm teaching you people now my secret too. By Nahila properties. Limited. Close. Now this is it. How I successfully removed Funke Kehinde and put in Chibuzo and Nahila Properties as the marketer of this AM Estate Phase 1. Yes, I am one of their marketers and I am selling my flyer instead of selling Funke Kehinde. The other way I also showed you to what's it called, to download is the way you just have to download it and you are done. So this is how you can. I hope you found value, you gained some value in this class. Before I stop sharing, do you have any questions that I will have to answer while in Canva? Any questions? Can I stop sharing? Coach Chinwe, are you there? Okay, I think Coach Chinwe is not there.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So is there any question I have to answer while I'm still here?
None
by the way,
from
while
YouTube.
you're looking for questions, you can edit any part of this picture just as you saw me do, right? So you can edit any part as you want. But these are just the things I wanted to edit.
Two people ask you a question. No question for now.
Edited. Oh, somebody's saying yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, go ahead and ask. I've already stopped sharing, but just go ahead and ask your question.
Hours 30, almost 2 hours. How many minutes?
36 minutes.
Sorry, 13 minutes, and a lot of persons are getting tired.
Oh.
So no question for now, so that we won't spend so much time.
So I hope you found value. I hope you found value. You got.
Guys, did you enjoy yourself? Did you find value from tonight's class? Let us know. Yes, we want to see it now. If you found value
for your time.
If this 2 hours 2 hours plus was worth it, let us know. Let us know. If it wasn't worth it, let us know as well. Hope you found value.
Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. A lot of us are getting tired. The network is not really smiling on a lot of persons. Some persons are in my DM like, oh, I got kicked out by network and all that. Some of you are tired from the stress of work and you need to sleep. Yes, we understand. So we'll be back here, not here. We'll be back tomorrow on WhatsApp. Yes, tomorrow is the last day. We will be talking about how to get jobs, how to fine-tune your skills, how to create your proposals, how to apply for jobs. We'll be talking about everything, freelancing, freelance site, where exactly to go and find jobs, remote jobs, how to go about them. So this is what we'll be looking at tomorrow. So if you have questions, just prepare them. Questions concerning getting jobs, prepare your questions and keep them till tomorrow evening's class. Tomorrow's class will not be held on YouTube, neither will it be held on Zoom. Tomorrow will be a WhatsApp class and it's going to be by 7:30 p.m., not 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. because I have a class by 7 p.m. to end 7:30. So tomorrow's class will be 7:30 p.m. and we are not going to take more than 1 hour, 30 minutes of your time and we'll be done. Tomorrow it's just a straightforward, no practical, just straight theory, and we are done. It's going to be super, super amazing. You need not to miss it. So thank you so much for sticking by, for staying to the end. Thank you so much, guys. You're the real MVPs. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you gained value. I hope you learned something new today. I super hope. And I enjoyed my time with you all. Thank you so much, Coach Chi. Thank you for taking us.
Now, because 4 of us are Coach Chi. Please specify.
Thank you so much, Coach Chi. We enjoyed that time with you. I learned how to is it screen, what did you call it again? Is it screen grab? Yes,
Oh,
I
no,
learned
no,
how to
magic grab.
I learned how to do magic grab today. I never knew magic grab. So I learned something new. Guys, I hope you got something new too, because I did. So this will be all for tonight, and we are going to call it a wrap till tomorrow, 7:30 West African time. So thank you
Yeah.
so much, and it's a good night from here. Have an amazing
Good night,
time.
people. Good night.
Oh, right. Uh, okay. What is wrong?
I think I still have hosting rights. Can I end the meeting? Good night, Emmanuel.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. That is why. Let me, so that I can
You can
end
reclaim
it.
the right, or do I have to
Yeah,
transfer it to you?
I've done that. I've done that. Thank